Miss March! Another letter has arrived for you. Miss March!
Oh, the one you ordered is on the kitchen table, Miss Kirk. Oh, thank you, Professor. Oh, Christopher Columbus. Another publisher? Another rejection?
I have no idea. I do not read your letters, but they keep arriving and I keep reading them.
Yes, and I keep hoping.
We all keep hoping for your success, Miss March. The entire boarding house keeps hoping. You have us all on edge.
My dear Miss March, I read your story. Well, he's read it. Unfortunately, I found your tale tasteless and vulgar, not at all suitable for my readers. My advice to you.
My advice to you is to return home and have babies. This is what women are made for. Sincerely, F.
22.
22?
22 rejections since I've been in New York, and they all say the same thing. Go home. Give up.
F. Putnam is an idiot. His words are stupid.
F. Putnam is one of the most powerful publishers in the city.
You cannot lose faith, Miss March. There will be someone who will like your story. I'm certain of it.
Professor Bhaer, is it possible I could read my story to you? I would so respect your opinion.
Yes, of course.
Actually, it is one of my best. It's a mean and stormy night. The moors are bleak and bloody. Thunder claps. Lightning strikes! The fair Clarissa, her clothes in disarray, races across the wild coastal heath. Now she stops. Now she runs. Will she escape? Will she be caught? With bold determination, a villainous aristocrat, blasted Prendergast, lurches for her! There's no escape. She's but a child, and yet she turns to fight with eyes ablaze. This noble girl meets his gaze unafraid. She will not be defied. Keep away from me, you wretch!
I cannot keep away. Your beauty draws me. Your passion ignites me. I've got to hold you.
I defy you.
Got to have you.
Let me buy you.
Come close.
Don't come too close.
Come close.
Don't come too close.
So close to me. I'll have her and the mother too.
And suddenly, Rodrigo appears in magnificent splendor.
Unhand that woman, villain!
Who are you?
I am your destiny, your bitterest foe. You stole what was rightly mine 10 long years ago. You left me cold, alone and forgotten. Now I'm back to settle the score.
Miss March, tell me, what is it you are writing here?
Blood and guts stuff. It's all the rage. The magazines and periodicals are full of it.
Violence and seduction on every page?
Well, read Shakespeare. Read history. Read the newspapers.
It's getting late. Perhaps it is best we pursue this some other time.
No, I want to know what you think, Professor.
Blood and gut stuff. What you think the world wants to hear? If I have noticed nothing else about you, Miss March, I have noticed you are unique. Something you should try not to forget. I think you could do better.
Better. Better, and who are you, an aging German professor, close to 50?
I'm 34.
You're 34? Well, you look much older.
I worry a lot.
And just what do you worry about?
How to avoid a conversation such as this. Now I will go to dinner. Miss March, since you have been here 6 weeks now, is it? You shout, you rant, you upset the whole order of this boarding house. I am a serene and peaceful man.
You're aloof, you're arrogant.
Arrogant! Miss March, I spoke my mind as you spoke yours. Obviously, it was not appreciated on either side.
Obviously, my stories were a great success in Concord. Better than what? Better than this dazzling plot. Better, this story will be my kingly ear. Each phrase is better than him. Better, even my smallest whim is better. How can he miss what's so clear? How can I do better than what's already here? How can what he said to me be true? If I don't succeed, what will I do? Turn around, go back to Concord, leave New York behind unconquered? No, how dare he make me doubt the way I feel, doubt that each thrilling page is who I am. Are these words alive with passion, vivid as my attic where it all began?
Joel, the girls at school were horrible to me. Charlotte Fenton said my dress was ragged and my nose was flat. Joe, I hate being a governess. I should be meeting eligible young men. It's going to be a dismal Christmas. What was Father wanted the money for presents?
Meg, Amy, Joe has a surprise for us.
Or was I better when I was home? Listen up, everyone! I've risen to the occasion this year and written us an operatic tragedy!
And we're going to perform it for Christmas.
No, I can't! Not with my flat nose!
Joe, do you really think we should? What with this awful war?
When have we ever let anything defeat us? Years from now? People will talk about us. One Christmas Eve, 4 penniless and ragged sisters put on an operatic tragedy for all of Concord.
Oh, no.
Filled with blood and guts. 2 massacres, a masked ball, and several heart-wrenching scenes. We'll dim the lights, the crowd will hush. We'll start the overture and Beth will surely blush. And when Clarissa starts to bleed, Christmas will exceed our finest dreams.
Joe, do I die again in this one?
Yes, Meg, you will die like none before. The world will shudder when your body hits the floor. Or when Rodrigo makes you bleed, Christmas will exceed our finest dreams. Now, Amy as Clarissa, only passion is permissible. This tragedy depends upon the fire in your eyes. And Beth, when you're the mother, you'll be noble, you'll be pure. All hearts will melt the moment Mother cries. Let us begin. Aha!
Mother, dear mother, do not cry.
No, Amy. Expression from the heart. Like this. Mother. Oh no, dear mother! Do not cry!
Mother, dear mother, do not! Joe, I am teased and ridiculed at school, and all that concerns you is your silly little tragedy.
I know you're tired. I know it's hard. But we will triumph when Rodrigo yells on guard.
Touché!
My success is guaranteed. Christmas will be thrilling. Christmas will be gory. Christmas will exceed our finest dreams. Blood! Oh, it's everywhere! Oh, no! I've made an important decision today. As you all know, I've been writing stories forever, with much satisfaction, and people seem to like what I write.
We love it, Joe.
Absolutely. So I've decided I'm going to become a world-renowned writer. I shall write great books and earn barrels of money, and I will give you all everything that you have ever dreamed of. But we must promise to remain just as we are. Solid. Like a fortress. No matter whatever happens, we must promise that it will always be the 4 March sisters. Forever. father. All right, let's rehearse.
Mother, dear mother, I thought you were happy. Oh, no one.
I've got my boots and hats, my mustache is curled. I'm making my eyes down with curtains of fur. I'll show them all I built to want in a dress I mine is hers. I'm ready to take a bow. I'm taking a song bow. It's all that I am somehow. My dearest Mama, there will be Christmas after all. Christmas will exceed our finest dreams. I'm bursting with energy. Someone give me a task to do.
I want you to bring Father home.
Well, I shall write President Lincoln tonight. Another.
I want you to get Annie Moffat to invite me to her St. Valentine's Day ball.
I'll wring her bloody little neck if she doesn't. Another.
I want you to get us a Christmas tree.
Rodrigo will go chopping down immediately.
Where?
There, across the road.
But that's Mr. Lawrence's property. You'll go to prison for it.
Prison. What care I for prison?
Joe is an incredible human being. Look, it's Mr. Lawrence. He's standing there at the window glaring out. He looks sinister. I think he looks sad.
Sad? I would be sad. Living in such a house.
Has anyone ever been inside? He never let any of us in. They say he's a very angry, bitter man. Joe's going to get us all into deathly trouble. We'll be known as the family with the criminal sister. What criminal sister? Marmee!
Oh, what is going on in here?
Joe's written an operatic track.
And she's inviting all of Concord to come see his performance. And I'm the mother in it.
And I die in it, but it is a beautiful death.
And I play Clarissa. It's very sweet.
It sounds wonderful.
Marmee, it's Joe's best. Tell us about your day.
Well, we knitted socks and blankets for the Soldiers' Aid Society. And a letter came from Father.
A letter from Father?
Read it to us, Marmee. Where's Joe?
She's outside. Read the letter, Marmee.
We'll wait for Joe.
She may be ours.
Well, then it's a good thing I want to hear about all the things you did today.
Charlotte Benton teased me mercilessly. I was so humiliated.
Joe. Marmee.
Where did you get that tree?
Well, I borrowed it from Mr. Lawrence.
Joe, you didn't.
I took it for us, Marmee.
You'll take it back immediately.
Take it back? That's like taking back a chicken after you've chopped its head off.
Would you let us keep it?
It's Christmas, Marmee. No, I'm sorry. Joe, destroying someone else's property.
Well, we could give it to the Hummels. They have so little.
Fine. Tree goes to the Hummels. Now, what about Mr. Lawrence?
What about him?
Mr. Lawrence!
Yes, Mr. Lawrence.
You
Me.
chopped down my priceless Douglas fir. I should have arrested.
Well, I will make it up to you, sir.
With what?
I will plant 6 more,
12
and I'll chop your firewood for a few days.
weeks. And I hope such an incident never happens again. You ruined my day.
Oh, he loves his trees. Oh, my name is Theodore Lawrence III, but everybody calls me Laurie. I've come to live here in Concord. I can play the piccolo, I can sleep standing up, I can paint with my elbows, and I once won a medal for holding my breath for nearly 3 minutes before passing out. It was terrifically daring of you, chopping down grandfather's cherished tree. Well, goodbye.
Oh wait, Theodore Lawrence III, would you mind delivering this tree to the Hummels?
Joe. I don't mind at all.
He doesn't mind.
Just point him in the direction.
Half a mile down the road, the red house with the broken shingles.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Joe, you must think before you act on every whim.
I just want us all to have a wonderful Christmas, Marmee.
A letter's come from Father.
Oh, Christopher Columbus!
Do you read the letter, Marmee?
My dear wife, the war goes on and on. The days are difficult and long, but I am well.
He's well.
Still, it's lonely being away from my loved ones, especially lonely with Christmas approaching. Each night I sit in my tent and I think of my precious girls.
He thinks of us.
Give them all my love and give them each a sweet kiss. Tell them to be good girls, faithful and hardworking, and to conquer all that which is disagreeable in them, so that when I return home, I shall be fonder and prouder than ever of my little women. Why are we looking so glum? Do we not have an operatic tragedy to perform?
We do.
Well, then we must get to work. There are costumes to complete, and we'll need an oleo curtain for you to paint.
And will you perform something, Marmee?
Oh, yes, I'll write something thrilling for you with passion and daring.
Yes, yes, I will. We'll make this the best Christmas ever. We March women are invincible. Come, let's get to work.
I'll get my paints. I'll find a costume for Marmee.
I'll design the handbill.
Well, I still don't know why we couldn't have kept the tree.
My dear husband, write a letter, be inventive, tell you everything is fine, be attentive to the distance, send my love with every line. Every word should bring you closer and caress you with its tone. Nothing should remind you that I am here. I can't tell you what I'm feeling. I can't talk about the war. How the pealing of the church bells brings the battle to our door. I don't know which part is harder. What I know or what's unknown. Or racing little women. When I am counting days, praying for news. Is this the life we meant to choose? Do you know how much I miss you at this hour of the day? How I wish you were the twilight, come to take my fears away. Can I manage for young women? I'm not certain I know how. Will I be there when they need me? Do I fail them even now? I wish that you were with me wish that I could. The night seems so much longer now that I am here.
Josephine? Josephine, is that you? Good morning, Aunt Mart. Do you know the hour? It's almost 10, I believe. Your workday begins with me at 9. You've missed reading to me, and still haven't repaired the latch on the cellar door. Well, I got delayed finding you this beautiful flower. Don't trifle with me, Josephine. You were dawdling. Oh, I wasn't dawdling, I was writing a story. You are what happens to a girl when she has no father. I have a father. Never there when you need him. And now my nephew has the audacity to become an army chaplain when he can't even support his own family. Josephine, listen to me. You are on the verge of womanhood. Oh, Christopher Columbus. Then just look at you. You go about writing senseless stories, constantly trying to save the world, and you can't even save yourself. Well, I don't need saving. There are many pitfalls a girl can fall into, and Josephine, you are headed toward all of them. I want you to shine. Even if you're not rich, you can at least marry well. I will never marry. Oh, you'll marry. All girls marry. Well, I'm not all girls. With a good marriage, you can have power. Take your place in society. I don't give two figs about society. Then there's no point in our having this conversation. It's clear to me that I could never take you to Europe. Take me to Europe? It was an idle thought of mine. Oh, do you know how important it is for a writer to travel? Oh, it's been my dream, Aunt Mart. We earn our dreams in this world, Josephine. Oh, it's foolish of me to think that you could ever change your ways. Well, I could try. You could never bend your will. You could never follow through. You could never bite your tongue, though your tongue may split in two. If you want to live your dreams, these are things you have to do. You'll never change. You can't. Well, I could change if I wanted to. Could you practice self-control? Could you possibly be shy? Could you wear a corset tight in the heat of mid-July? These are rules you must obey, everyone which you defy. You'll never change. You won't, that's why. Yet somewhere deep within my heart, I do believe you could captivate the world. If you could change, there is so much you could achieve. In time you could succeed and travel very far. You could be beguiling, charming me, someone well-mannered, a model of grace. Learn the art of smiling. That could be hard. It isn't very hard for someone filled with dreams like you. If you work, you'll find there's nothing you can't do. So if I change, we'll go to Paris. Change completely or don't waste my time. If I change, we'll stop in Antwerp. Gracious living will make you sublime. If I change, you'll take me to Zurich. Every city from Dublin to Rome. Surely, with your guidance, I could learn to use feminine walls with you on. I could be beguiling. I could learn to charm a donkey for a chance to see the world. Learn the art of smiling. things a girl must do when she has dreams she must fulfill. Change how you walk and how you talk. Change how you think and who you are. I hold my breath and hold my tongue. Do what it takes to travel far. Could you? Could you? Yes, I could.
Girls, it's getting quite late. Marmee, just wait until you see them, Marmee. To think, my two oldest daughters off to their first ball. Next year, it'll be you, Beth.
Me? You really think so?
Meg, I can't go. Meg, why not? Look at me. Every girl in Concord my age has been to a ball. And this is the very first time I've even worn a dress like this. Anything like this. I wore that very same dress to my first ball, and didn't look half as good on me. Margaret March, you have been dreaming about Annie Moffat's St. Valentine's Day ball for months. You can't walk away from it now.
Well, I am not built for gowns.
Joe! My Joe, you look so very alluring.
I think the word is alarming, Marmee. Meg is the beauty. Look at her, she'll be the most sought-after girl at the ball.
She doesn't want to go.
Meg.
What will I do when someone asks me to dance? Just smile and say, I'd be delighted, then offer him your hand. Delighted, then let him take command. I'm hardly delighted. You're dancing like a candle. No, I cannot dance tonight.
I'd be delighted.
Then you go. The music is entrancing,
Exotic.
hypnotic. The sound of men romancing. Delighted, and some of them are glancing.
People everywhere.
Elegance to spare. How can I be sure they'll like me when I'm there? I can see you dancing all night. I'd be delighted, so glad we were invited.
Completely delighted. Who paid the coachman?
I did.
Delighted. Provided success has been decided. Delighted. We delighted.
I'm ready.
Hey, what are you doing? What?
I'm going to the ball.
Didn't you know?
I found this old dress in it. Almost fits.
Well, that's because it was mine.
I know. All it needs is a pretty sash. Besides, why shouldn't I go?
Because you weren't invited.
I can go in your place.
In my place?
You don't care about good society, and I do.
Well, I don't care about snobs. People who think they're better than you just because they have grander houses.
Well, they do have grander houses.
That's enough, Amy.
I want elegance and fine things, Marmee.
And I want passion. I want to be noticed because I'm unique, not because of some silly sash.
Sashes aren't sick. Aunt Marge says the right accessories could be the key to a girl's success. Besides, I'd never go to a ball with scorch marks on the back of my dress. What? As big as yours.
Amy, that's enough. Beth, get my sunglasses. Come, Joe.
Joe hates balls. She should stay in her musty old attic and write her direct. Nobody reads
some, and nobody likes
Well,
that.
I like that! I'm sending this one off to a very prominent New York publisher who hates girls!
That is enough, Amy. It's barely noticeable, Joe. Here. We've got to go.
Yes, you're right. And I'll tell everyone how sweet you were to give me your beautiful fan! Good night, Marmee. Beth. If anyone calls for us, we're at the ball.
Good night, everyone. Girls, have a wonderful evening.
Amy? I want you to think about what you said to Joe. When she comes home, you can apologize. Now, come on, girls. Let's get ready for bed.
Like a mountain lion. She had this gigantic ear trumpet and she kept shouting at me, "What's that you say, my dear?"
She is deaf.
She got so close, I ended up spilling my entire glass of punch on her.
Joe.
And then Eddie Moffat said to me, "Can I give help, Sally?" Sally? Who is Sally?
I think that's her dog.
I'm gonna box her ears.
Joe? No, don't. We will take a few minutes and then walk back in as if nothing had happened. Our heads held high.
Yes, you're right. For a young lady who's soon to go abroad and do amazing things, I shall return poised and elegant, brimming with confidence. I shall sit grandly on the Christopher Columbus!
Excuse me.
What are you doing here?
Well, I passed out. Too much dancing, I guess.
Too much punch, I'd say.
Laurie! Laurie! Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Your grandfather will be furious. He wants you to meet some important people.
And I have. These are the March girls that I've been telling you about. This is Meg, right?
Yes.
And this is Joe. She cuts our firewood on occasion. And this is Mr. John Brooke. He's a scholar from Boston.
I'm Laurie's tutor. Come, Laurie.
Sir, you've taken my dance call.
My dance card. Is this yours? Sorry. So you're Margaret March.
Yes, I am.
It's a splendid party, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Quite lovely. So, you are from Boston?
Well, actually, Maine.
I've never been to Maine.
Oh, you should go. It's beautiful country. Very primitive.
I like primitive.
Mr. Brooke here is a romantic.
Is that true?
Well, no. I read Sheets and Kelly. I mean, Keats and Shelley.
So do I.
You read Keats and Shelley.
All the time.
Christopher Columbus.
Would you like to dance, Miss March?
Oh, actually, Meg, we were about to join the ladies at the
I'd be
salon.
delighted, Mr. Brooke. Excuse us, Joe.
Did you see that? He just... What is it with you and that smile?
You make me beam.
Well, you look ridiculous.
You look very fetching tonight.
Fetching, really?
So, when you're not attending balls, what is it that you do?
I write blood and gut stories. I make extraordinary plans. I'm going to Europe. I'm going to meet famous writers and revolutionaries. So what about you? What do you do? Marmee says you're all alone in the world, no mother or father. That must be awful for you.
It's not awful. I've got a cranky old grandfather, and I've got a cat, and I've got... Well, I was hoping to say you.
Me? Well, you haven't got me.
I know I have no right, but sometimes late at night, I watch you in that attic, pacing back and forth like a maniac. I've never met a girl like you, anyone at all like you. This is very nice, such a lovely party. The music sounds so thrilling. It makes a person feel like dancing. I'm very good. I won a medal for dancing at school.
I don't dance. Besides, I have got a patch on the back of my dress.
A patch? Let me see.
No,
I like that. I like it. That patch could start a whole new fashion. If you dance with me tonight, I guarantee by next spring, every girl in Concord will be wearing a patch on her dress. We could do 100 things. Do anything you please. We could fly on golden wings across the 7 seas. I'll bet get a camel through a needle if you'll take a chance on me.
you're a lunatic.
We could catch 1,000 stars and stand them on a pin. We could leap from here to Mars and make the planet spin. If you want to do all the things you've ever dreamed of, come on and take a chance on me. We could be such friends. Friends are never lonely. All I know is books. Books are solitary, but I'd see you every day. How you live in your own way, and you make me want to dare to take a chance on you.
All right, we could box if you like.
You box?
You ready?
Well, I should warn you, I won a medal for boxing at school.
Is that how you win medals?
You cheat! We could live a million dreams, but only if we dare to win. We could go to such extremes. There's so much we could share. We'll circle the world doing all we've ever dreamed of. And we'll live in our own way. And I'll see you every day. We'll be the best of friends. When you take a chance on me.
I challenge you to a skating race tomorrow at the pond. Come on!
Cause you'll take a chance. Yes, you'll take a chance. Finally take a chance on me.
Down, okay? Mommy, they're home!
Dear?
Dad?
Hey!
Excuse me, Miss Marsh. John Brooke, Laurie's tutor. We were dancing and the ankle may be sprained. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Began very strangely, but it ended magnificently. Get
Good night.
Good night. Can you walk on it? It's nothing, Marmee.
Tell us about the ball. All right. If you insist. I tried to do all these ladylike things, Marmee, that, well, they went unnoticed. Except for my Mr. Lawrence's grandson.
Laurie.
Yes, exactly, and oh, poor Meg. Not a single person asked her to dance, except for that pompous Mr. Brooke.
He danced divinely.
I had a wonderful time. Actually, I had the best time of my life. Oh, I may have left here a girl, but I came home a woman. A woman. A woman. Meg, what you talking about, a woman? Meg being silly.
Marmee.
I think it's time for bed. We've had a long day. All of us.
Oh, wait. Beth, darling, look what I brought for you. It's a truffle.
Thank you, Joe. Amy? Good night, Marmee.
Sorry for the things I said, Joe.
And for you, Miss March. A petit four. A little squashed, but still edible.
Thank you, Joe.
You coming?
Yes. I just want to put the finishing touches on my story, Marmee.
Well, don't be too long and see to it that the fire's out.
Amy, where are you?
Joe, what's happened?
Amy!
Joe?
Amy!
Joe, what is it?
Amy, what did you do?
Nothing. I didn't
What
do.
did you do? I was working on that story day and night.
I burned it.
You what?
And I'm glad I did.
I ought to choke you!
Joe,
I tear my throat to you!
Joe!
Stop it!
She burned my story. What? She deserved it.
Joe! She did not deserve you did an intolerable thing. You destroyed what meant the world to Joe.
Joe has everything. What do I have? I wear dresses with patches. I write a story that my sister burned. You could have given me the invitation. That invitation was meant for me.
Your time will come, Amy.
No, my time will never come. I'm always forgotten. I'm always last. I'm never invited anywhere. I have nothing special.
That is enough, Amy. Both of you look at me. I cannot demand that you love one another, but I demand that you live together with respect.
I hate the way I look. I hate this nightgown. It was mine. I want something that's mine. I'll take back that thing.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. You did give birth to her.
Can't you see she wants to be just like you? She wants to have what you have. She's just a child.
She's not just a child. She's a demon in a child's body.
If I could bring your story back, I would.
I'll never forgive her.
Not wrong to feel angry, Joe. But I fear if you build a wall between you and Amy, the only person you may end up hurting is yourself. And I couldn't bear that. Try and get some sleep.
I can't sleep. I won't! I will never fall asleep again. Not for decades. No, not even then. My life was in this story. How could she be so cruel? How can so much be lost so easily? I wrote my heart out. It does not seem fair. I'll rage until I'm withered. I'll grow cold and bitter. Cold and bitter. Wait. Carlotta. Alright, Carlotta, the mad woman in the attic. A creature of gall. I like this. A spinster rejected by the world. She changed her appearance. Yes, she attached golden braids to her hair.
Enough. The ice is magnificent today. Joe, come!
Laurie, I'm finishing a story.
Finish it later. I want to win one race before the winter's over.
All right. Listen to this. I'll give you a 2-minute head start.
2 minutes!
Yes, and still beat you!
Sure doesn't want me. Go anyway. She hasn't talked to me in 3 weeks. I drew a picture of her with her beautiful hair. She just ignored it. Besides, my ice skates don't fit me anymore. Take mine. Can I really? Oh, thank you, Beth. I hope one day I can be sweet like you. You are sweet.
Watch where you're going.
Sorry, Mr. Lawrence.
That piano sounds terrible.
Needs a tuning, sir.
Where is my grandson, Laurie?
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
The boy's missed 6 lessons, fallen behind all his work. I've strictly forbidden him to associate with this family.
Why, sir?
Because a man needs an iron will if he is to succeed in this world. And this family will only soften. Which one of the dreadful little March girls are you?
I'm dreadful Beth.
Yes. Laurie said you're the one who wants to play my priceless piano. It is out of the question. The piano belonged to my daughter, Laurie's mother. It's been locked ever since she passed away, and that is how it shall stay. Are you afraid of me?
A little?
Why?
Well, it might have something to do with your face, sir. It's very hard.
I cannot help my hard face. Continue what you were playing. Come now, I haven't all day. Are you going to play or not?
If you say come with me off to Massachusetts, then to Massachusetts we will go. We will buy dishes there, maybe even 2 sets. Buy the finest china and I know I won't make you vex.
Well, go on.
We will build model boats off in Massachusetts,
by the bay. Put them together and wait until the glue sets.
What's the matter now?
I can't remember the rest, sir.
While we wait, we'll polka for the folk along.
Oh,
To Massachusetts,
yes, we're off.
to where the shops are sweet.
We will play minuets over Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, Beacon Street.
If you say
If
come
you
with
say
me,
come with me, then to Massachusetts we will go.
we
We will buy dishes there, buy the finest china, then we'll dine a while and pick Suzettes. Off to Massachusetts, yes we're off to where the shops are sweet. We will have no regrets, off in Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts, we.
Boston, Massachusetts, we. Boston, Massachusetts, we repeat.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Come and visit me tomorrow. I'll find the key to that old piano. We'll still see if there's some music left in it. Will you come?
Yes.
And when you see Laurie, tell him I wish to see him at once!
What is it, Mr. Lawrence? He's here. He invited me to come play the piano. Oh, Beth. He's really not nearly as horrible as we imagined. It's amazing. Beth! What's wrong? What happened? She fell through the ice.
She was skating by the bridge and suddenly the ice gave way. I got to her just in time.
She's careless. She's rash.
She only wanted to be with you here. I was skating so beautifully.
You don't think. You know you're not supposed to skate by the bridge. Everybody knows the ice by the bridge is dangerous.
You didn't want me skating near you. I love your stories, Joe. I tried to write one to make up for what I did, but I just couldn't think of anything to say. So I drew a picture of you with your beautiful hair.
Yeah, and my big mouth.
You just ignored it.
You skate recklessly. If it wasn't for Laurie, you could have been killed.
Maybe it would have been better if I had.
You must never talk like that. When the ice broke beneath you, all that I could think was that I could have lost you.
Then go on, Joe. Forgive her.
See how
I think that she
sweet
deserves
you are.
it.
Everybody stop it! I was devastated when you burned my story. See, I didn't understand how you could do such a thing. Right, promise me. Promise me that you will never think of me as an enemy, but instead as a sister who loves you.
Promise, Joe. The March Sisters forever.
Forever!
Forever.
Laurie. Laurie! Laurie who saved Amy and made this day possible. I want to declare before everyone, before the world, that on this day of forgiveness and of joy, that you, Theodore Lawrence III, who has valiantly lost all contests to me, I declare you our brother. The brother we never had. Swear to us your greatest oath of loyalty, an oath as dazzling as your charms.
I swear I'll follow you like royalty.
Come wear a royal coat of arms. From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. From this day on it's all for one, and one for all for life.
We'll live like musketeers.
Together we'll prevail. We'll be fine for all forever from now on.
Now each of us must swear for all eternity. Our bond shall never be undone.
shall sever this fraternity. We'll always live and die as one.
From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. From this day on it will matter once, and one for all for life. Together we will fight.
Your battles will be mine.
We'll be fight for all forever from now on. Speech, speech!
On this wonderful day.
It's wonderful.
What I'll never forget.
Never forget.
I am on to say, I am
From this day on we swear that we shall not be parted. From this day on, no matter what, we're fight for all for life. We'll conquer every foe with our brother by our side.
If John Brooke were here, he'd be your brother too.
makes a love.
We'll consider any friend.
We'll be loyal to the end.
We'll be fight for all forever.
We'll be fight for all forever.
We'll be fight for all forever from now on and on and on. From now on.
Fight forever! Oh, don't forget the kids. Woo! Lots of surprising.
Ah, Miss March. You must be getting to the train station.
Just a moment. Amy! Amy, are you almost ready? Amy, darling, Aunt March will be here soon.
You don't want to miss your train.
I know. I need just another minute. I'm waiting for Joe. Tell me I'm doing the right thing.
You're doing the right thing.
I've never left my girls before.
Your husband has pneumonia and needs you with him in Washington.
I feel like I'm being torn in two. One part of me here and the other part...
I'm looking on the girls every day.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
I'll just take this to the couch. Good morning, Beth.
Good morning, Mr. Lawrence. Marmee, I fixed you a basket of food.
Thank you, Beth.
Amy's almost ready. She's packed up half the house.
Where's Joe? I sent her Aunt March's hours ago. She should have been back by now.
I'll go find her.
Here's the sauce Mother loves so much. Thank you.
Please don't make me go to Aunt March's house. It scares me. Everything's so old in it. Here, I drew this for you. It's a picture with apple blossoms in your hair. The goddess of spring. It's for father. Is he going to die?
No, please. I'm certain that he recovers. Thank you. Go and pack the rest of your things.
Wait! I did get the money though.
Thank you, Joe. I know how hard it is for you to ask Aunt March.
I didn't ask her, I couldn't. So I walked to the town common and I stood there all morning trying to sell my stories. And when that failed, I sold my hair!
Oh, no.
You're bald! I'm not bald!
She looks beautiful.
But your hair was your best feature! Now Marmee will have enough money to get to Washington and stay for as long as father needs her. Here, $27.25. I threw in a few coins that I had stashed away.
You shouldn't have done that, Joe. I'm so
Disappointed.
I'm proud. It was a very courageous thing for you to do. Thank you, Joe.
The carriage is ready, Miss
Joe, you look different. Miss March, we must be getting to the train station, of course.
But by next summer, I guarantee every girl in Concord will be wearing her hair like that.
Come, let me hold my girls.
We've never parted before. I feel awful.
Don't worry, Marmee. I'll look after everything.
Of course. My dear Margaret, make certain your husband recovers.
Yes, Aunt March, I will.
Amy,
Tell Aunt March how excited you are to be staying with her while at Washington.
I'm so excited to stay with you while Marmie's in Washington.
naturally. No tears. I'll be back as soon as possible. How'd you all go up so fast? Goodbye, Aunt March.
And you'll tell Father how much I miss him and love him?
Josephine? What have you done?
Well, I sold my hair so Marmee can have a safe journey in Washington.
You did what? I told you if you ever need money to come to me.
Well, I was hoping to earn my own money.
Cutting one's hair and selling it like a beggar is not an option for a lady. You look like a shorn sheep. Have you forgotten our contract?
I never forget it. Traveling and seeing Europe,
Paris, London. You don't live up to your part of the bargain, then why should I live up to mine?
Well, I tried to live up to my part of the bargain. I went to a ball. I read books on etiquette. I improved my manners. I practiced dancing with Meg. And I held my tongue in several situations. When I wanted to scream out, I've got a fire in me, Aunt March.
Well, just see how far this fire takes you in life. See what doors this fire will open up to you. See what society will think of your fire.
To hell with society.
Josephine!
We don't live for society. We live for the things that we have inside of us. We live to expand our minds, fulfill our dreams, engage in passionate exchanges.
Enough! You think you know everything, and you know nothing. As for Europe, you can forget it. Europe is meant for someone with a little more understanding of its rewards.
Aunt March, please.
The subject is closed.
The subject is not closed. And if it is, I'll open it up again. I'll go to Europe. I will. I'll go to Europe if I have to swim there. Hello, John!
I like your haircut, Joe.
And my hair will go back! Oh! Who is this man?
He's Laurie's tutor. And a friend.
Well, tell your friend he should make his visit brief. Amy, I'll be waiting for you in the carriage. I have plans for you!
Yes, ma'am.
John, what have you done?
I've enlisted. I couldn't stand by any longer. Your own father is in the Army hospital in Washington. I have friends who will never return.
When do you leave?
Tonight. Meg. Margaret. I'm not a rich man. And I'm not particularly handsome.
You are very handsome, John.
Really? You think so? I'm not the wisest man in the world.
You're very wise.
Thank you. Meg. Margaret. If you could find it in your heart, if you could love me as I love you, if only you'd care while we are apart, then I would be rich, I would be wise, I would be more than I am.
Wait for your return. Wait while you're not gone.
If you will wait while I am gone, if you'll imagine me here with you, if only you'd care if I'd carry on, then I could be strong, I could be brave, I could be more than I am. Will say you love me enough to marry me. I will come home and love you for all of my life, and I will be more than I am. Say yes, make me more than I am.
I'll marry you tomorrow. I'll marry you
with all my heart. I swear I will love you as you love me. From this moment on, though we'll be apart, I will be more than I am. With you, I am more than I am.
I'll write to you every day, or twice a day, 5 times a day.
It's settled. What? We'll all go to Europe. Why shouldn't we go? Here we are, young women on our own, taking care of ourselves. It is time we looked ahead. I'll save our pennies, and I'll get a real job. Joe, I've worked out our itinerary. First, we'll go to Spain, then to Madrid, then to Rome and visit the Vatican. Have an audience with the Pope. It's a wonderful idea, isn't it?
Joe, I am engaged. John proposed and I accepted.
Meg? Meg, that is so romantic. Engaged? Meg's engaged. Have a big wedding.
Aunt Marge says they're very fashionable.
Amy, Aunt March is waiting for you.
Bye, everyone.
What about our promise to remain together?
We made that a long time ago. I've changed, Joe. You have changed.
I haven't changed. I would never make a promise one day, then break it another. Our word is everything, Meg.
I love him.
So you love him? I'm talking about us, Meg. We're alone now. Our future as a family is at stake.
Joe.
You can't turn your back on us.
I'm not turning my back on you.
I told you I'm going to become a famous writer.
I know.
I will give you everything that you have ever dreamed of.
But if she really loves him, Joe. I do. With all my heart and soul.
I've lost Meg.
You haven't lost Meg.
I've lost my trip to Europe.
We'll find you later someday. I know it. You can do anything. You can make the clouds disappear.
It's you who makes the clouds disappear.
Come on. Tell me all about your adventures today.
Well, I sold my hair.
Yes.
And then before that, I stood in the town common all morning and tried to sell my stories. And when no one paid attention to me, I cried out, "Joe March is here!" And then I recited my story. Carlotta, the mad woman in the attic.
Carlotta, the mad woman in the attic, a creature of gall, a spinster rejected by the world, rose from the dark. Joe! Joe March? Her eyes were beady red, her hair ghastly white. Joe, it's your best friend, Theodore Lawrence III. And her fingers clutched with rage as she went out into the wretched night.
Laurie! Laurie! Christopher Columbus! You've done 3 years wait!
Yes, I was in Boston. I have dreadful news.
Oh, what news?
With the war having ended, grandfather's insisted that I get on with my life. He's enrolled me in school.
What?
Yes, I'll be off to college in time for the summer session.
Oh, but that's wonderful news.
What's wonderful about it? Leaving the best friend that you've ever had?
Well, I can't imagine life in Concord without you. Not seeing your silly grin every day.
Well, I don't want to go.
Laurie, but you have got to go. This is an incredible opportunity. College, I would go in a minute. I'd study everything.
What do you need of schools? You're going to be a famous writer.
Famous.
I need to tell you something.
Tell me something.
Well, ever since that first day that we saw each other, the day that you chopped down grandfather's cherished tree, do you remember that day?
Of course.
I knew then that you and I, we would be magnificent together.
Well, we are magnificent together.
My sweet Joe. For weeks now, months, even, this whole year actually, I've wanted to...
What was that?
It was a kiss.
I know it was a kiss.
It was my first kiss. I thought about it for the longest time. Could live a million dreams, but only if we dare. We could go to such extremes. There's so much we could share.
Who's gotten into you?
Look here, I took part of my inheritance and I bought you this ring.
A ring?
I want to marry you, Joe.
What are you talking about? Marry me. Stop this, Laurie. It's not funny.
I practiced saying the words over and over again. Marry me, marry me.
Have you gone mad?
Joe, I love you and I want you to be my wife.
No. 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 Find someone else. Find some accomplished girl.
Well, I don't want an accomplished girl. I want you.
Well, you can't have me.
At least say you'll think about it.
There's nothing to think about. I will never marry.
You'll marry?
I won't.
You will. Just with someone else. That's what you're really saying. You'll find someone.
Go
You'll
away. I thought you understood me.
You knew all along how I felt. Everybody knew.
You knew all along who I am. What I want. I bared my soul to you, Laurie. Go away.
Joe.
Please just go. Who is he? Who is he with his marry me? With his ring and his marry me? The nerves, the gall. This is not what was meant to be. How could he ruin it all with those 2 words? I thought I knew him, thought that he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I thought all along that we were meant to forge frontiers. How could I be so wrong? And I need how many my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I thought our promise, and then we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my dreams or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I'd ever want. My attic, all I'd ever need. Now nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know I'm meant for something more. I've got to know if I can be astonishing. There's a life that I am meant to live, a life like nothing I have known. I can feel it, and it's far from here. I've got to find it on my own. Even now I feel its heat upon my skin, a life, a passion that pulls me from within.
life that I am aching to begin. There must be somewhere I can be. Astonishing, I'll find my way, I'll find it far away, I'll find it in the unexpected and unknown, I'll find my life in my own way today. Time and place, I will be fearless, surrendering modesty and grace.